Thanks for tuning into your station, the African Unity Television, and welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa. This is your security and safety tonic. Every week, we'll bring you that information you need to keep your life safe and secured. Welcome to the program today. My name still remains Patrick Aban. We are continuing from where we stopped last week. Last week, we looked at what is fueling insecurity in the northern part of Nigeria. Of course, a lot of people have said that not just only northern part of Nigeria, across the country, there are one report of insecurity or the other. What is actually the fuel? We had three gentlemen from the northern part of Nigeria to tell us what, to their own thinking and one from their interaction with the communities, what they think is fueling it. And we have had your contributions. So many people have sent in reactions to that. The problem we have on this program is time. We may not be able to take all your comments, but some people commented or some requested we should do more of it, and that we are doing. So we are continuing with the part 2 of that program. But I must say that we need to can congratulate and praise the effort of the police in Edo State, the Edo State Police Command, under the watchful eyes of my friend, who is, he's been a friend for over 20 years now, and he's been doing so great things, talking about Commissioner of Police CP Johnson Kokumo. He has, with the support of the tactical team from the force headquarters, they have been able to arrest 6 suspected killers, those who brutally murdered that young girl, that 100-level undergraduate of University of Benin, talking about Uwalue Omozuwa, who was murdered some few weeks ago or some few months ago in a church in Benin City. We must congratulate the Edo State Police for doing that. And like somebody told me yesterday, that when police means to do something, they will do it. It's not that. I think when what they need to work is provided, they will also do it. But what is intriguing is the allegation and the confession by one of them to say that it's the landlady that paid them 1 million naira to do that assassination for ritual purposes. That will, Security Watch Africa will bring you depth. We'll go into to find out what actually happened in that circumstances. But now let us go straight to a report. We visited Borno State, particularly most of the southern part of Borno and northern part of Borno. One of the communities that life has returned is Burma. We have a report here by Shuli Daniels talking about life in Burma. Sit back as we bring you this report.
Burma local government area is situated on the border with Cameroon. This second largest town in Borno State, Nigeria, was once a thriving commercial hub. But from May 2013 through 2014, this thriving town was attacked and taken over by the Boko Haram terrorists. But in 2015, the Nigerian army, under the leadership of Lieutenant General Toko Yusuf Buratai, regained control of Burma local government area. In an endeavor to find out what life looks like pre-2015 till date, Security Watch Africa team paid a visit to the palace of the Sheikh of Burma, Alhaji Kiari Umar El Kanami, who gave us more insight in the true security situation.
Those that came during those days will notice the difference. Before then, if you are coming from Maiduguri or you are going to Maiduguri, you cannot go just there, drive there on your own, unless you have some escort from the military. On daily basis, the military will escort a convoy of civilians, either going or coming back. But now, alhamdulillah, I can now drive, just me alone, I can drive my car from here to Maiduguri without any difficulties.
He also advised other traditional rulers to support the Nigerian army for the efforts they are putting to restore peace in the state and the country at large.
I would like to place on record our sincere gratitude and appreciation to the Nigerian army, especially those that put their lives along the duties. So we appreciate them, and we will continue to work with them and pray for them for their success. But because if not for the Nigerian army, we wouldn't have stayed here now and enjoying this peace peaceful environment, peace this thing. So we appreciate the Nigerian Army, the effort they have made, and the supreme price they are paid. You know, we cannot pay them. It's only God that will reward them for their action. Well, my advice is that we have to work with the Nigerian Army and the other security agencies. They are doing what they are doing for us. They stop themselves from sleeping at night while we sleep at night. So what they are doing is for us to sleep, to have a sound sleep. So we have to encourage our people to give them maximum support. Every information that we get, we have to pass it through so that this madness will come to an end.
The team spoke with some farmers and also visited the Burma Central Market to find out the view of the people, what they feel, and how safe they are, and this is what they have to say.
215 is very well in Burma for us here. We don't go to church, everybody, everywhere crisis, fighting everywhere, killing soldiers, killing people down. But now, we thank God for the glory of God. We have a peace.
We know happy. We know happy. Tall, we know happy. Because of the Boko Haram, the other thing, we no get farms. Yes, last year and this year, my governor started farm. We get 17 kilometers from here to Burma, 2 sides. So we thank God to do this. We get opportunity for that, what we're doing now. We are very happy. Nigeria Army, His Holy Force, she's bringing the joint hand. She's working very nice. He support the people, the farm, anytime.
With the help of the Nigerian Army, over 49,000 persons has returned back to their communities in Burma, including the IDP camps, and the troops are still doing everything possible to make sure that the people of Burma are free to move around. This was disclosed to Security Watch Africa by the Commander 21 Special Armor Brigade based in Burma, Brigadier General Wahid Shuaib, when we visited Burma.
This is an aerial view of the camp in Burma. It is one of the largest camps in internally displaced people's camp in the northeast. The camp management have been involved in screening, receiving IDPs on daily basis. In this camp, which normally was initially established to hold about 25,000 people, it currently holds about 39,783 individuals as of today. And with the daily influx of people from IDP camps or people surrendering to troops, so those of us rescues, we are always taken back to the IDP camps. The camp has been overstretched, about 14,000 people. And the management of the camp management is thinking of looking for an extra space to expand the camp. Like in Konduga, you have 12,829 persons. While in Banki, the foremost end of our deployment here, you have 41,349 people. No single individual was there as of 2014. But now you have, with the operation in town, you have about 41,349 persons in that. We also have intelligent teams that screen. These are the entrance of the camp. You screen people that you can, so that you look for people with sinister motives, people trying to infiltrate the camp and cause problems. Some of the activities we do basically is to secure the route you came through. In the morning, from every time around 5:30 a.m., we make sure we scan that route. Most of these agencies, once they are bringing food supplies and those into troops here, we provide escort for them so that none of the foodstuff that they are providing are diverted to any activities. The troops are doing everything they can, day and night, to ensure that the civilians are protected, both the IDP camps are protected.
Shuli Daniels, Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
Welcome back. Yes, it's good when you see that people are returning back to their homes. you can never be comfortable outside your homes, and that is why the Shehu was so excited that his people are back home. And that's to inform you that this is the first Shehu since the crisis began that is resident back in Burma, and he's a young man. And since he's been there, he said he's not going to go anywhere. He must leave to encourage his people to return home. And he's a courageous and an inspirational leader. Yes, let's come to the studio for studio discussion, where we'll continue from where we stopped last week. Yes, already in the studio are my team from last week, talking about, on my far left is Engineer Ismail Abdullahi Mohammed. He is the Director of Research and Documentation of the Northern Youth Initiative for Peace and Development. And on his own right is Barrister Abdul Malik Alfa, is the Vice President. And with me here on my immediate left is Alhaji Omar Farouk Lawal, he's the President. Yes, gentlemen, you're welcome to the studio once again. Yes, let's continue from where we stopped last week. We identified last week that lack of education, it's one of the reasons that are fueling this insecurity. But you've watched the report in Burma. How do you feel?
I feel very happy and excited. People from the IDP camps are returning back to their home. Business is going on. As you can see, even in the reports, people are buying, selling, keke napep are moving. People are jubilating around Burma. Few years ago, you cannot move around in Burma. The insurgency have taken over everywhere. But with the help of the military and the leader of the military, General Buratai and his team, look at the way people are moving lively. In fact, I feel like going back to Burma to go and stay in Burma because of the serious support that the military has given to the people and giving them confidence to come back to their homes and their community.
Yes, I was in Burma myself. I've been in Burma several times, and the previous time there was no human being, no civilian could step into Burma. But today, because Burma is just a few kilometers from the Sambisa forest, close to where these boys are operating. But now people are returning back. Let me come to you, Ismail, because you are born and bred from the northeast. Seeing these visuals live returning, and what would you wish to happen from now on?
Thank you very much. Actually, the return of normalcy to Burma local government is a very big welcoming development. And as I said in our previous program, that I really commend the security personnel, most especially the Nigerian Army, for bringing normalcy to the various parts of the state. But still, going on and on and on, that they have did well. It's just that there are what remains there is there are some small soft targets still going on in some part of the Borno state. So I wish and I pray, because every day we communicate, we talk, write up programs upon programs, but yes, action is going on, but the action is not well enough. We need more action. Not only the Nigerian Army, that I believe all of us have just relied that Army will do all of the work for us. No, including the people. Let me say, the good people of Borno State. Let us come together, sit down. We have already seen the issues arising, the factors that are causing all these things. So what next is, let's look for a total solution that will eliminate it once and for all. Because there is no way a stranger can just walk into this studio and just slap one of us here by we looking. If that happens, that means there is an insider.
Yes.
There is an insider. Somebody cannot just walk in like that. So how does he even pass through the gate to the studio, to even here, to the main hall? So a stranger cannot just come to Borno State and just do all this crime and just went away, just like that, without...
Yeah, you've raised one very important issue that we'll be discussing, we're looking into, which is the role of the populace, the people. Let me come to you, Barrister. It seems that people earlier or before now were just like Adasika, it's not their fight, it doesn't concern them, so long as other people are not killed, they don't care. Don't you think that people should get involved in making sure that their areas are more secured now?
Yeah, people have to get involved, because if you look at security in every civilization is everybody's business. And even before, in fact, in the olden days, what we had then was community policing. It was community policing that evolved to the modern security architectures we have today. So therefore, for we to have our society secure, there is need for community policing. There is need for intelligence gathering. And who are those that will gather the intelligence for the security agencies? It's the people. The people are the one that should be saddled with that responsibility. Just like what the Director, Research and Documentation said, there is no way somebody or a stranger will just come to a community and endanger the life of the people of that community without the support of the people of that community. So therefore, there is need for a very serious collaboration between communities and security agencies. Supposing right from onset, the community people have been involved in providing intelligence gathering, this insecurity that has taken an alarming dimension today in this country would have been contained long ago. But we are very, very excited that if you look at what is happening in Borno today, especially Burma, everybody knows that Burma is used to be the epicenter of Boko Haram insurgency in this country. There was a time where even the emir of Burma had to run away. Yeah. There was a time even the security architectures in Burma became target of Boko Haram attack. But we thank God, under the able leadership of our Chief of Defense Staff, we are witnessing peace in Burma. People are returning in Borno State. And in fact, we must commend the effort of the Nigerian military, especially the army. If you look at the situation before now, that was before the emergence of the current Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Burate, you see that a lot have been achieved. And there is need for us to give them commendation. It is unfortunate that in this country, despite the effort the Nigerian Army is making to provide security for our people in this country, they are the most lambasted security agent, or security agent is the most lambasted security agency in this country. If not for the army, there is no way normalcy would have returned to Borno State. So therefore, those who have ensured that normalcy return to these affected places, they should be commended, so that this commendation will go a long way to serve as a catalyst, to serve as a moral booster for them to continue to tow the patriotic part they've been towing. There is need also for the police to support the Nigerian military, especially the army, because the internal security of the nation lies on the shoulder of the Nigerian police. That is why the police is established. The Nigerian police is established to ensure that the internal security of this country, to ensure that the properties of the people of this country, to ensure that laws are enforced in this country, and also to ensure that people are protected. But you know, because of the nature of the security insecurity we have witnessed in this country, the military has to come in. So therefore, now that normalcy is returning, the Nigeria police should endeavor to collaborate with the military to ensure that those who are returning home are protected.
Beautiful, because that is one point that is important. When this military reclaim some of these places, they move ahead further to chase these people away. who will take over the security of those places? The police must, police and civil defense must make sure that they take over and protect the people. Let me come to you, Lawa. You know, a lot of things I've said, but we're looking at, we shouldn't allow the ills of the past to revisit itself again. What I mean is that we should not allow those days where these bandits, criminals, terrorists, or whatever they are, terrorize people and take over our communities. There was a report, security report by United States African Command that these terrorists are moving towards northwest and north central and going on. What do you think, drawing from the lessons of northeast, how do you think other areas can be prevented from falling into the hands of these bandits?
I thank the Department of State Security Services that are giving relevant information to the Nigerian police and Nigerian army. First and foremost, these are bandits that are disturbing the northwest and some part of north central, especially Kogi, Benue, and other Nasarawa state and Zamfara, Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara. To be sincere, is the issue of this the Boko Haram escapees, that the northeast is too hot for them because the military has suppressed them so much, so they are using their children and their family members to move out of that place to the northwest. But I recommend the DSS. They are trying their best, giving information, and some of them are withheld, especially in Katsina. Some of them are being intersected because the internal security are working. And the North Central, if you look at Kogi, Lokoja Expressway, is a no-go area. So we have to commend the governor of Kogi State for using internal security, including the people of the community policing is empowering to make sure everything went well in that aspect. And the Nigerian army, they are not supposed to be in every part of the border of the state in Nigeria. But because we lack the people that the policing, we are asking the government to encourage to add more policing in the country, so that at least soldiers will concentrate on issue of terrorism, not only internal security issues. Okay. So we commend the Nigerian army. We thank them, and they are doing excellent, especially in Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, and Katsina axis, where the bandits are taking over. You see a bandit in the daytime driving Okada with his whip on his back as if it's legal. It's not legal. And some of those weapons are so sophisticated, more than the even policemen. So where are those arms coming from? So it's something that we should check in and look at it. And we thank the DSS that are giving relevant information to make sure those things are going in shape. Thank you, and thank you.
And I think that is one of the reasons why we currently have the Operation Sahel Sanity going on in that area, to ensure that these bandits don't have their way and they don't come down towards other parts of the country.
And the issue of Benue State, the Fulani herdsmen, and the issue of the thief people, the owners of the land. I look at it as of last week. The Benue State governor and the Nasarawa State governor, they are working hand in hand to make sure that issue of Fulani herdsmen and the people of the land are resolved. Okay. We have to commend the Benue State governor for doing excellent.
We're getting signed, unfortunately, again, we're getting signed to leave the studio. But you see, there are a lot of issues that are arising from this. But there's a lot of responsibility. You raise up the issue about the contribution on the role of the people. Looking at the northern youths, you are all from the north and you are all youth. They have great roles to play. What responsibility do you think the youth should play? You as an organization is playing your role, but other people who may not belong to your organization, what should they be doing?
From my own looking here is that the youth should give a relevant information, that is communication. Whenever they see a suspicious movement or unusual movement around their community, they should report it out.
You put it, okay.
They
There's
should report it
getting
out.
involved in security seriously,
Yes.
because we must go. There are a lot of things, like I said, we should have talked about, but they're asking us to leave. Other programs must continue, but not before we bring you the statistics of what was released yesterday by the NCDCA talking about the COVID-19 is still with us here. Which some says that we must learn how to live with COVID-19, coronavirus 19, as we wait for the vaccine that will help prevent it. But we have to be very, very cautious. Observe all the protocols and constantly wash your hands and make sure that you protect yourself and protect others. Finally, gentlemen, we must leave. I know that time is not our nonsense.
Time is not in our side.
Exactly. So
it's a pleasure.
I must thank you for joining us this week. We travel all the way from the northeast, from the north central, northwest to be here. We appreciate your time last week and this week, and I believe that those in authority that are watching have listened to you, and they must act for what you have just said. The youth must be empowered, people must get involved in security, education must be taken seriously so that people will become literate and know their rights and do the right thing. Until we come your way again next week, we must leave. But keep on sending your messages. We'll make one episode of this program. We'll just take your response and your contributions. Until next week, I say thanks for watching and bye for now.
الله أكبر الله